Whoa, fuck! No, 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 no! Hello and welcome to Hexcrank Live. This is Cole, here with something different. This came out a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, something like that. Everybody wanted me to know about it, and it's been real hard not to spoil myself on it. This is the Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2020. It is a compilation of games that you can get on itch.io, I'm not sure. And there appears to be 20 games on here, give or take. It's more like, 16, 18, something like that. I have no idea how long these are going to take. I don't know what any of this is. It could be one night, it could be two. I've seriously, only looked at the stuff, the non-video content on the itch page. Additionally, this weekend we are doing a bunch of streams. All the streams, we are attempting to raise money for the campaign of Bernie Sanders. Not going to spend the whole time preaching to you, but we are looking to do that. All of those donations are served by ActBlue, goes right to the campaign, and we get a little we get a little notification here when it pops up. So we'll read those donations when they come through. Again, no pressure. Let's see here. I need to make sure. Oh boy. So because this is a compilation, things are weird. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Hide that right now until we get a little bit more. So yeah, let's give this a shot. Let's do. I'm going based on the order that's on the cover of this. You go to hauntedps1.itch.io. I'm just gonna go in the order, disc 1, and then if we get the disc 2 tonight, then Yahtzee. Hey there, Jack. Okay, I'm gonna click this, and it's gonna do a launcher, and I'm gonna have to do another source. Give me a moment. Let's see here. What's the description here? The Library of Ouroboros and its vast store of occult knowledge is finally within your reach. In the end, it was almost too easy to find. Like it wanted to be found. This one's by Connor Walsh. It was like a first-person game. Let's do it. Hi, Zach. Okay. Cool. So, this is the library. We've got books on philosophy, physics, mostly horror novels. How droll. Novels, science fictions. Ooh, what is here in open? A transcript. I've been having these nightmares, Doctor. I'm alone. But I don't feel alone, not like I should. Rather, there's no one with me. But that's not to say there's nothing around. It's difficult to explain, but it is an uncomfortable feeling. Something drones low in the background all the while. I can hear snatches of whispers, but only just barely. Like something is conversing with me just out of my range of hearing. Just as something is watching, just out of my range of sight. Everything's too still. It's wrong. I don't remember how I got there, and I can't figure out how to leave. Everything is hallways upon hallways, shelves of books that look like they have never been opened. Almost all of them are still, and yet I get a feeling like I mustn't open any of them, whatever I do. There's a pull toward them, of course, the sense that I will learn more than I could ever hope to on Earth. But there's a danger, a vague, creeping danger, the feeling that something is very, very interested in every move I make. Who or what it might be, I don't know. I don't know if it wants to bring me in, or if it wants me to leave. How does it end? Well, as I mentioned, there's no real way to escape. Every place I go leads to more rooms, but eventually, after a time, I don't really hear them so much as I feel them. Look no further, look no further, look no further. And then I wake, and every time I feel further away from this world. To be honest, Doctor, I hope it's all in my imagination. I hope I'm afflicted with some kind of mania, because a place like that can't exist, shouldn't exist. And if it does, then I can only hope that no one else would be so unfortunate as to visit. Biographies of people you've never heard of. Almanacs. Ooh, that's a fancy phone. Hey there, Zulfik. Hi, Hoonigan. What's that on the ground? It's just trash. Wait. What's down here? Ooh, a welcome message. From all our staff, welcome. We're glad you're here. As we're sure you're aware, the Library of Ouroboros is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships, obviously bereft of their own libraries, refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. We hope you'll take your time perusing our vast stores of literature, non-fiction, fiction, occult knowledge, cursed knowledge, words to melt the eyes of anyone who reads them, psalms of murder, and otherwise. You'll certainly have time enough, Bernard. You'll certainly have time enough. This looks cool. What's this? The Minister's Doom, Act 3, Scene 2. Bernice enters, followed closely by... What's that whispering sound? You guys hear that? Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable, as per usual. Bernice, but my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever. Librarian, I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. But shall we retire to the living room if we're to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband? Bernice's face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her. Bernice, fine then. If you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you keep talking about. You can't play me for the fool forever. Librarian, I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. Would you care to know how I can stop a human heart with but a word? Bernice, goodness, that sounds dangerous. It most certainly is, but I wish to hear it. Then of course you shall. He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss. But the librarian leans past her, whispering something into her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and goes limp, sliding off the couch. Too curious for her own good. He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It is fixed on a small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. A partial history of the library. The Library of Ouroboros wasn't so much built as it simply came to be. That much we've been able to glean from the early murky tales about a certain endless structure rich in occult knowledge. The first tale was penned by an unnamed Gallic mystic, who compiled a variety of accounts from travelers, complaining of strange dreams. Many of these travelers' accounts of the place were the same. Endless hallways of strange materials, magic devices that seemed to give off light and sounds without any visible source, but rarely were there many tangible details, aside from these characteristics and the font of knowledge ringing the walls of the place. This, of course, changed in approximately 670 when the mystic was visited by a lone woman. She was reportedly wild-eyed, half-mad, and complaining of dreams, much the same as her fellows. But she claimed that these dreams became reality briefly, and that she at one point even visited that bleak place. She claimed to run into a dark, amorphous figure with a score of glowing red eyes. This figure apparently spoke to her, promising her black knowledge should she only pledge herself to it. Though the mystic asked how this woman escaped such a place, the woman gave him no explanation. In fact, she spoke no further, withdrawing from the mystic's hut to begin her traveling anew. She was never seen or heard from again. This testimony is hardly a concrete example of the library's existence, but it certainly makes one wonder if tales like this could exist from the earliest days of modern man. What other truths could lie buried deep in the past, should one be willing to tunnel through the cobwebs of years to reach the ancient tales hidden beneath? Didn't expect this much reading, but we're here. On the Founder. They came to the domain, a blank canvas in the cosmos, from places unknown and old as time. They have existed longer than man, longer than the sentient stones of longer than the cosmic force that runs through all things. They have always been. They saw the ruin that coursed through the universe, the constant in and out flux of entropy, and with entropy went items of worth. And it was that worth that they sought to salvage, not things, ideas, thoughts, power intangible. Through the years they reached, for their powers were immense. Through eons they snatched up secrets, dark and light, but it wasn't long before it all became too much, even for those ancient. The remaining pages have been torn out of the book. In their place is a single piece of lined paper with an untidy scrawl standing upon it in red ink. The key to go further could have been deciphered from the last word on each of these books, but I tore them out. I couldn't let anyone else go any deeper. Sorry, but trust me, it's better this way. As you close the book, you make out a single word, scratched, not written, into the inner cover. Your predecessor must have missed it, or else it was made after the note was placed. Telephone. Hey, Dog Nozzle. Hey to a bunch of other people who came in while I was reading. Sorry, I was reading. Okay. It said telephone. Wait. Oh, it moves when you mouse over it. Desk. Desk beneath telephone. I've already looked there. Cool. Copper key. All right. That book mentioned my name. A coincidence. Nothing more. Besides, it was mistaken. The library wasn't in England. I found it in the German city of Ulberg, sequestered away beneath an ancient church. Such a small, unassuming front. As if by looking so plain, it might hide from the rest of the world. Dog Nozzle asks, is this the first streaming session of the game? Yes. For a library of endless knowledge, so a lot of the shelves are empty. Let's see. What's this? You're an avid reader, aren't you, Bernard? You can't read these books, but don't fret. They'll pave your road to new knowledge. If you're stuck, think of yourself like a cataloger or a librarian. That has a nice ring, doesn't it? The case toward the windows seems as good a place as any to start. Okay. Whoa. Zoltek asks, maybe I'm a bit of a young puppet, but what exactly are demo discs? Was that here before? Huh, okay. Demo discs, they were more of a thing in like the PlayStation 1 era. Like I mostly associate them with PlayStation 1, but they definitely came out during PS2 and Xbox as well. They were just like free discs or discs that came with publications. Like there was a PlayStation magazine that gave a lot of demo discs out, things like that. PlayStation Underground was like a series of them where you could just play like game demos, the first level or so, or like maybe one course of a racing or sports game, in order to get a taste. Like one came with my PlayStation when I got it in 1997. Things like that. And so the idea here, the haunted demo disc, is that, let me see here, is that, oh, this is a bunch of PS1 games that never showed up, but this is a haunted demo disc, so it's all creepy and metafictional and stuff. But yeah, demo discs went away around the time of Xbox Live, when people, when you could just download game demos. When you could just download game demos online. There was no fog outside earlier. Locked as well. Damn. Okay, so it's at the case nearest... The case nearest the window, it said, right? Unless I was wrong. Case toward the windows seems as good as any place to start. Okay, maybe what's happening, we have four bookcases, each with a different number of books on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 6, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 3. Let's try that. Yay. All right. I feel like a genius. Finally. Here's hoping that's the last of the locks. Oh, Bernard. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know that's the whispering now. I'd never felt threatened by a chair before. Oh, man. This might be another code entry. Why is this plant dead, but the one out there was alive? Yeah, I've got the... Dog Nozzle says chairs with threatening auras. God, I love that Twitter account. If you use Twitter, look up toilets with threatening auras. It's a good account. All right, well, let's go down here. Probably gonna die. Is this where Wesker found that virus? Wait, where else is there to go? Wait. Okay, it's shifting. It's a skeleton walking an old man. You picked up, you'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it. Okay, something is... Yay! Oh, I need to leave now. Yes, you do. Oh, boy. Something is scratching its way into my head. Oh boy. Everything's getting all wavy.
Your mind is small. Your mind is fragile. And a tiny fissure here. A little force there. No more burnout. We could make you a shambling husk. Make you walk these halls forever. But we see your curiosity, your potential. We have something more in mind for you. We think you'll like it.
It will never open again. Thank you for visiting our library. Real cool. That's like 1/18 of the cool stuff here, guys. So good. I will take this time now that more people are here. No pressure or anything, but we are raising money for one Bernard Sanders here. Use the link below the video here on Twitch. All the money goes right to the campaign. It's all served through ActBlue, the official fundraising platform that Dems use. Yeah, let's go through. What's the next one here? Dread Delusion, going by the what's this say? Description. In the Clockwork God's realm, where state-approved magic is regulated by machines, a dark corruption is taking hold. A small-scale, open-world RPG. Huh. Jackass, how dare you skip something called Tasty Ramen? I dare, because that's I'm going by the order that's on the cover of the demo disc. Wait. For early access, visit patreon.com/lovelyhellplace. I mean, if this is actually like a marketing scheme for these lo-fi horror games that people are making, that fucking rules. The fact that like 18 of them got together and did this. Yeah, that's really cool. And I'm happy to help market their shit. God, this is so cool. Oh, man. What is that? Oh, I'm grinning from ear to ear. No, so this is not actually on the PS1 Strong Sandwich. It's just using a 32-bit PS1 aesthetic. What's this here? Story. You stand before an avatar of the Clockwork God. It makes abysmal sounds as it connects to the network of machines and magic spread throughout the city. You shift uneasily while you wait. You have no idea why you're here. Being called before an avatar in person is rarely a good thing. The mechanical anatomy shudders and grinds for some time, sputtering oil and steam. Abruptly, it stops. Just as you wonder if it's broken, a feather stylus pops up and writes in large angular letters. You are subject number... What is that? 50... Oh, wait, 42? You are subject number 42. Confirm, deny. No, one, god damn it. 142. Blah. Subject number 142. Your data requires amending. State your vocation. Petty enforcer. You root out corruption in the city, often by force. Requires physical brawn. You have a literacy permit to fabricate realm-wide propaganda. I want to be a wizard, not a cop. Let's do that. You explain how you toil in the towers of happiness each day, writing glorious visions of a sacred city in rhyming verse. The best work is sent to the higher-ranking cipher scribes to be turned into intoxicating visions and sent abroad. You do not mention how everything you write is a lie, how this city is dying, with more corrupt citizens being dragged to their deaths each day, and you dare not write the truth. The machine scrawls, data amended. You have gained a delusion of the mind. Subject number 142. You have been selected for the sacramental duty. Your heart lurches as you read the quickly drying ink. You do not know what the sacramental duty is, only that those who are chosen never return. The sacramental duty is as follows: to find the source of this realm's pestilence, which putrefies the souls and makes rotten the harvest, and to forever bring an end to this corruption. Failure will result in death by incineration. Chances of success are, calculating, none. May the blessing of the clockwork god be with you. Please exit via the portal. Okay, so I have chosen my class. People in the chat are writing fiction about getting a literacy permit. Oh. God, I love this so much. Yeah, I'm grinning from ear to ear. There's a stamina meter. Of course I had to go down around the cliffside. Oh wait, shit. A potion. Yeah. Potion of health. Restores health but not afflictions. Alt and then press R to use. The bottle is etched with a cipher on the inside. Okay. Worth going down there. Thank you all for coming and watching this. I'm happy we can share this together. Oh, it's an airship powered by glyphs. And that's the sun with mud-caked key. A key caked in dirt. Perhaps it opens a cottage house in the fields. Cool Zork reference. This lock could be broken, but I don't have anything to break it with. Scope. Whoa, this is complicated. Okay. Sword attack or cast spell. Or use item. Yeah, I don't have anything to attack with. Was there anything for casting a spell? I don't think I even have a spell. Yeah, I'm totally defenseless. Wait a minute. Okay, that thing's gonna kill me. Rules. This is really good. I also dig the musical flavor here, John. Who are you? What do we have here? Another outcast from the city of shit and steel, no doubt. Tell me, has your god cast you away to die? Yes. At least you recognize the absurdity of that damned place. Since your people came and built that abomination, this land has slowly been rotting. So I'll be keeping an eye on you, outcast. What do we have here? Okay. I want to be on that bridge. Huh. It's some kind of not quite dead burrow. But with floating skeletons, so quite dead. Let me check something here. I'm not dropping any frames. Or at least XSplit is not telling me that I'm dropping frames. The town of Hallow. My people were never allowed past its walls. We natives have been here since the world forging, but even as we starved, this town kept us out. And in the end, when its people writhed in strange agonies, they locked it up and discarded the key in that tower up there. Okay. This one? It's like an airship dock. Let's try it. Am I on the ship? No, like I'm up. Okay, so it's the scribe device. Saving is disabled. Please exit via the portal. Town quarantine key. Key allowing entry into the town of Hallow. When the corruption reached the town, it was sealed shut and its people left to perish. Divine Order log. 200 and something. The town of Hallow is lost. Yesterday the screams rising from the streets terrified me. But now, this silence is too much. Could we have prevented this? If we'd punished more insubordination? Rewritten more lies with Cypher? Yes, surely. The Clockwork God, in his divine grace, will judge our methods defective. I locked the quarantine door and sealed the last of them in. What more could I do? Jack says, 1 ticket to Bujerba, please. That's Final Fantasy 12, right? What is this? Tower has sustained significant damage. Would you like to engage automatic repairs? Yes. Oh. So this is like a whole, like, Kingsfield, Dark Souls kind of thing. Huh. I'm super into that. I am going to follow this creator immediately. Okay, so I've got the key. Let's see if we can get in. Is this a spell? Home spell. Allows the caster to return to Hallow, but at the cost of an affliction. With nothing equipped. Oh, there's a typo there. Select with control, then hold right mouse button to cast. Your presence here was predicted. Do you seek help with the sacramental duty? Yes. Leave this town, seek the Cipher Scribe in his tower. Pass the river. He will direct you further. Can you talk to these, or are these just ambient skeletons? Let's go up the fire escape here and see what we can find. Need a key. Yeah, depending on how the combat is, this might be a bonfireside chat contender, actually. It's really in the pocket, at least aesthetically. You pilfered 1 coin from the garbage alley. This music is calming. Nothing else about this town is calming. Oh, everything requires a key. Okay, another key. What do we have here? Writer's key. Fancy-looking key which might open a nearby apartment. It was found near a jumble of hastily discarded papers. I believe you can post links in the chat. I don't know if I have it disabled or not. Give it a shot, Deliritop. Trays24 asks, sorry if this has been asked, but what game is this? I'm playing the Haunted PS1 demo disc. You can find it just by doing a search for that string of words. It's on itch.io. It's a collection of like 20 PS1 style horror games. This particular demo is for a game called Dread Delusion. All right, let's go up here and see which of these doors can open with my key. Nope, don't have it. Okay, I could go out there past the river. That is a way forward that I just didn't notice before. Oh, wow. Yeah, my stamina's down. Hey, cool. All right. So this is the writer's flat. Yoink. The purloined letterer. Potion of health, good. Victor! The Divine Order has been tipped off about my work. Some drunk fool recited my poem in the tavern. The one which jests that the clockwork god is broken, and an Order spy cut out his tongue right there. Oh, well, that's it. Explore 3 distinct zones. Collect, trade, and upgrade. Witness a shifting story with player choice and multiple endings. Yeah, no, love this stuff. Let's see. What's the next game here? So far we have raised $25. And I'll be back streaming more tomorrow at noon, from noon to 6, doing Frostpunk: The Last Autumn. The next game is Dead Heat. Description. Dames, lies, murder mystery, and zombies in the twilight years of the 21st century. Wow, this is really really intricate. Okay. Cycle interactions, information interrupt, seduction interrupt, bargaining interrupt, intimidation interrupt, empathy interrupt. Yeah, this seems like a demo as well. Okay, my case leader. Let's do Lilith Troy. Streetwise hunter zombie with a high sense of self-confidence. Huh. Let's do... I don't like that. Yeah, let's do a clean cop. About 20 minutes ago, Saul decided to give me a wellness call to see if I was still on this side of hell. Unfortunately, I still am, so that means more work for me. So here we are, another freezing alleyway in the ass end of New York, wondering why another chump decided to almost kill me. What? Almost killed me to wake Sleeping Beauty up. Weird, okay. Oh, it's because, yeah. Because the way this is showing on my screen, I'm not seeing the actual text. Oh. Somnio always manages to look good even if she just rolled out of bed. How are you feeling? Not too thrilled with having my vacation postponed by our fearless leader who seems to only remember our number. Told you, as soon as new faces showed up and the dirty faces were rounded up, it would be worth like a pommel horse to make up the manpower shortage. I mean, there's got to be other teams available. Oh, there are, but we won't use them. How come? Saul is a creature of habit. If he has one team he knows he can trust to deliver results, he'll use them as much as possible. You know he led a settlement during the Dark Ages, right? Yeah, Frankie told me. Same mentality makes him and everyone like him on the top brass punish most of the teams with bad records. Is the same mentality that brought us out here tonight. He only wants people he can trust. Everyone else can go to the hordes. Etc. And that's an improvement from how things used to be. Well, what if we get another 76? Chumps like Saul will be begging for people like Conway to come back. Look, we got a job to do. So let's find Bishop, get the stiff scraped up, and get out of here. One second here. I need to change the screen display. There we go. Weird. Can I run? Weird. It's got a heart rate monitor like Fear Effect. Huh. Okay, I can run. Let's see here. Seems like this stopped bothering you. Most of the time it's some poor sap whose luck ran out on him, more often than not with his wife. This guy looks the part. Let's see how bad his luck was. Alright, let's talk to the other person here. Glenn Bishop. Why would I need to build a monster when I have you around me? Oh, I suppose you could always make yourself another friend. I don't make friends with corpses. Okay. I try not to, they usually end up under my knife. Huh, this is weird. Not by their own choice, I assume. Tell me about your new friend. 32 years old in human years, roughly 64 years in zombie. Same blood type as our main character. Yeah, the message pacing is all weird. Yeah, just with 40% less alcohol. Huh. Scans show the fall shattered most of his rib cage, glass dug itself deep into the organs, and punctured his lungs in several different places. Must have been thrown with some force. Okay. CSI is still poking around up there? They just left. Photographed everything up there, but couldn't stick around to give the normal walkthrough. Something called them downtown. It is very weird to see a game made in the current era that has the pre-rendered backgrounds like this. Wow, this is all over the place. Yeah, I don't think I care for this one too much. I don't like that I'm playing as a thick zombie. It's a cool TV, though. Land of the Cannibals, Double Extremism, The Forgotten Weapon, Thanksgiving, Trolls the Revenge. Huh. Hey, Ben. Let's see. Wow, it's a big apartment. It's almost bigger than the apartment in Indigo Prophecy. What's on the counter here? Bunny loops. Let's see. Wait, why is there a... Okay, so they made it look like I could mouse around on there. Maybe I... Oh, wait. Whoa, I have to use the arrow keys. Maybe this was meant... Maybe this was meant to be played with a control stick? Okay, to Leon Bryant. I don't trust that the text is going to be good enough, actually, to read it out loud. QNet and emails are sealed off. I wonder who got in to do that. Okay, so this guy was working for a pharmaceutical company. Groupman. Yeah, no, fuck. What's the password? Ooh, where'd her face go? I need to find that angle again, because that was upsetting. Oh yeah, the shadow is just like casting weird. I hope something scary stands up out of the... Deliriton, I think these developers might be European. Just a hunch. Okay, so yeah, somebody was thrown out of here. Why would there be broken glass on the inside, though? So here's my question. I don't want to keep playing this one because I'm not, it's just not hooked me. There's more on the first disc of this that I want to get to. Will anybody be heartbroken if I don't continue on? Cool. Okay. All I needed was permission from one of you. The next one is Effigy. Yeah, actually, I was stuttering too much, so we'll do something else. It looked neat. I'm probably going to play that one on my own time, to be honest with you. Not to leave anybody out. The next one here is Erasure. Description. Working alone at night, only the hum of dozens of deep simulation pods to keep you company. Something is waiting for you. Here we go. This one has a photosensitivity warning on it. I will say that now while I'm getting everything loaded up. Oh, okay. Huh. Wait. I don't know what's happening. Wait, disconnected by user. What did I do? User deceased. F8. User abusing safety protocol. F14. Do those actually do anything? Okay, so let's try to find F8 then. I'm really into this character model. What's that say at the bottom there? I'm seeing the... I can go home in a few more hours, it says. Okay. I wonder if I can... Yeah, so the very bottom of the screen is cut off for me, and the bad thing is that's where a lot of important text is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Entering simulation. Huh? Okay, so the user here is deceased. I could do bioreclamation, and that doesn't sound good. Hey there, Carl. I can reset the simulation. Data buffer. Yeah, let's reset the simulation. Okay, bioreclamation. What's going on here? Okay, that's pod F8 then. Pod 14 was an abuse of safety protocols. Carl asks, how goes the stream so far? Goes good. The highs have been real high. Let's see, where else are we going to go? Yeah, the shifting on that model, on that character model, is, it's lysergic. Nothing to do here, I guess. It's a prison cell. He's trying to escape. What's this bloody mess? That's the floor. Huh. Whoa, fuck! No, 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 no! No! Establishing new user link. Restraining user. Okay, destroy anomalies, turn safety on, exit sim. User, get the fuck out of my head. Oh, God. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna turn the safety on. Anomalies detected in buffer. If I want to feel the limit, I can do it. I'm not hurting anyone else. Okay, we're gonna disconnect. Okay, we're gonna defrag. User, stop now. I said stop. Uh-oh. You're a wage slave, fucko. That can't handle any of this. Whoa. Okay, you're a wage slave, fucko. Okay, I've destroyed the anomalies. What do we have here? Can I get the safety on? Yes. What happened? That was quite a bit. I love that. That was really, really good. Wait, there are more of these. Okay, this is the one with the deceased user. Bioreclamation protocol incomplete. Oh, I exited the game. I don't know if I can keep on doing that. I've got more to get through on the first disc here. I'll do the second disc tomorrow night. That fucking ruled. I love that. That was really good. Next one here is Fatum Betula. Ooh, Shinto. What do we have here? Placed in a world without change, you must create fate by watering an ancient plant. Determine a future and live with it. Warning, this game contains flashing lights and images that may discomfort and potentially trigger seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Oh yeah, I need to. Okay. This is really PS1 era. Yeah, the menus are observed very well. Hoonigan says, Shinto missed 2020? One hopes. Some say the air itself has a face. It's true. A child once bore witness to its piercing eyes. Racked with grief, she traveled to the end of a narrow stone path atop a river and pleaded the cold to show itself. The sight of nothing stole her gaze, and she waited still. A horrible row of teeth soon reflected her image, and she was gone. The wind stole her not with change, but with truth. Are we back to the jank zone? Let's see, maybe this works better. I would love to be able to show more of this because it seems neat. Oh, that's better. Okay, cool. The resolution was too high. What are the controls? Run, shift, inventory tab, interact E. Use left mouse. Okay. Maybe there's something more down here. No hidden doors. Deliriton asks, Cole, out of curiosity, have you played Hell Knight on stream yet? It's an actual PS1 game. No, I haven't. I also haven't heard of the game. Mention it to me on Twitter so I will have a record of it, and I'll take a look at it. I've been looking for older stuff to stream. Oh, what am I to do? I'm trying to interact with stuff. She traveled to the end of a narrow stone path atop a river and pleaded the cold to show itself. Oh, wait, shit. Uh-oh. All I had to do was stand there. Oh, boy. Doom Trooper asks, hey, Cole, have you ever played Clive Barker's Undying? Oh, sorry, I'm dealing with a vaginal monster. Hey, friend. Consider this tree and our land to be one and the same. A synecdoche. Both are kept between the living and the dead. This ancient water holds its roots in limbo. As such, everything here has failed to accept entropy. I've considered us to have not existed in a previous state at all. The plant is our fate, and its water our fuel. I will provide you with the tools to make alterations. Do whatever you must, but don't feed it with what you bleed. Wait. Vials. To answer the question, Dune Trooper, yes, I have. I streamed it several years ago. Go to youtube.com/Duckfeed.tv and go back through the playlist. I believe those videos are still up, although the older ones have been getting hit with copyright notices. So it may be hit or miss. Oh, I love the chunk. I love the jank. Okay, so I've got 3 vials. So I'm looking for water to feed the tree with. I love the atmosphere of this. Oh no. Okay. Blessed ramp. Whoop. I slept in the bed. Oh, jeez. What did I do? Guys? Okay. It's giving me the thinking face. Have you seen a painting around here? I saw it a long time ago and it won't leave my mind. I've traveled a long time to see it and it's gone. Such as death, I guess. This rules. Rules, rules, rules. All I did was inspect the bed. What happens if I go through the gate? Oh, that's amazing. So it's taking like part of my view and like taking that buffer and putting it on textures for the landscape, and the sky texture has been, the skybox has been replaced with that writing. Yay. Oh shit. I'm back. Okay, let's see if I can interact with the bed. Whoa. Let's grab this painting. Wait, okay, so it's a man laying down with a dead carp next to him. Let's go talk to the wrong thing outside. Oh, was it dangling intestines before? Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to solve the puzzle for him. Okay, so I just didn't notice the intestines before. Oh, if you fall into the water, you respawn back out here. Yeesh. There's a carp out there. Let's, oh. Let's try and use that boat. Huh. Nothing. I must not have everything I need. If it's even solvable. It seems like I would go out and get a carp from the water. Maybe I can walk around to the side? Possibly? Huh. Maybe I can go into the nightmare world and come back out here. A gravestone for a fisherman sits here. It reads, "May we see him in our dreams." Okay, so maybe if I walk back out there, I can lay the fish next to the body? Yeah, those fish are moving. Wait, did I get it? There's no inventory. Oh, jeez. This is a very effective effect. Please cut my shackle of rope, it says. I don't have anything to cut it with. The water remains unchanged. Maybe I'm supposed to come here later. Yeah, interacting with the cabinet doesn't help. Somebody earlier suggested walking out on the route. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back and see if there's another place. This may just be one that I have to move on from on the stream. Yeah, can't walk out there. What are you? I don't know how long I've been here. There is constant pain in my empty stomach. Not available in the demo. Yeah, I might have to cut bait on this one. Oh. I'm back up here. Yeah, I want to see a couple more of these. I've got 3 more to see. Filthbreed, Heartworm, and Insomnio. Filthbreed could either be really good or really bad. I don't care for that name one bit. Deliriton says, how long are you planning to continue for? I'm going to go until I get the rest of these three. I'd like to get to bed sometime before 11, let's say. Let's see. So the next one is Filthbreed. Filth comes crawling out of the cracks. Borgia Zoroza. Alright, let's play. Would you like the tutorial? Yes. Okay, click to advance the slideshow narration. Use the arrow keys to move and the mouse to look around. Once you find a firearm, scroll up on the mouse wheel to draw your gun and click to shoot. You can't interact with objects in your surroundings if you're ready to open fire. Lower your guard and holster your weapon by scrolling down. Click on objects to interact with them. Depending on the prompt shown at the bottom of the screen, ammo is sparse, and there's no health recovery, so don't go in guns a-blazing. Homeless shelters all across the state have reported the disappearance of several people in the past few months. Investigators are pointing to Michigan truck driver Louis Burton as a prime suspect. Having a well-documented track record of smuggling cocaine across the border, he too is nowhere to be found. His former partner has confirmed Burton's involvement in the case, but remains adamant that he's not absconding. According to his testimony, Burton's been recruited by a local cult and held captive in an unknown location. While these claims have yet to be verified, a transport truck matching that of the suspect has been located next to a warehouse on the outskirts of Detroit. Higher-ups remain skeptical, but you've been tasked with searching the area for any evidence pertaining to the case. Oh, that flashlight texture is too high-res. Everything here is too high-res. What is this, a PS2 demo disc? In my house? Just in case of emergency, I've got my gas can, my cattle skull. Ooh, inspect. I took the gun right out of his pocket, and the idiot didn't even flinch. If only I'd had the balls to do it before. It's too late for me now. Whoever's reading this, I pray you can make better use of it. Just don't bother aiming for the head. I've seen those freaks last well over a week without it. What? Oh, fuck. All right. You were right, Sally. We should never have trusted these crazy fucks. They keep us all down here in the dark, trapped like cattle. We're just animals to them. Some of us are even starting to act the part. There's this Lucas guy who walks on all fours and bites you when you're sleeping. I miss you, Sally. I miss the gang back home. I miss fucking Brightmoor. I hear them chanting again. It's time. Oh, fuck. Every time I wake up, there are roaches in my mouth. Are they getting in? Are they coming out? Clever little buggers. Pulling out my teeth, laying eggs under my tongue so I can't chew and spit. Every time I wake up, there are roaches in my mouth. Are they getting in? Are they coming out? I can't take it. Okay, why is the floor swimming? Okay, I need a doorknob there, I guess. What time is it? What day is it? It all just blends together after a while. I can't even tell dreams from reality anymore. No matter if I open or close my eyes, it's only this pitch black shroud around me. What's worse is the things I do hear I wish I didn't. There's crawling hands and feet all over the ceiling, and they can't all be mine. Yeesh. Rules, rules, rules. Okay. There's all the roaches. Ugh. Oh, jeez. It's a gigantic face. What? Oh, boy. Wait. Oh, shit! Oh, there's only one bullet left. Oh, dear God. This is better than the name would suggest. Okay, what's on the pulpit? Oh, I can't read that. Looks like some kind of sacred book. What language is that? Okay, if I inspect that later and I'm able to read it, then... They got a vending machine. Let's see. Thus spoke the slumbering prophet Gorgorge. Gorgore? I'm not sure. It took a sick god to imagine the world this filthy. It took a vile god to shape a world this cruel. It takes a world this filthy to shelter us all. It takes a world this filthy to shelter us all in its putrid bosom. It takes a world this cruel to nurture us all into an existence of agony. We are but mold on the rotting apple. We are the shadows of a madman's dance in the fire. Man is not doomed, but destined to ruin. Man is not to purge, but to jester the world. Fester the world? Which innards reveal the path? Bring forth the lice mother. All right. I'm down. Yeah, bring on the lice mother. It's gonna be good. Yay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's the guy I'm supposed to look for. Jesus, no doubt this is the guy. His guts burst open and full of maggots, but the body shows no sign of rotting yet. Oh, except for the maggots! Were they nesting inside of him? Ugh. Oops! Alright, this is some kind of hatchery. Naturally. Oh, big bug. I can't stand cockroaches, guys. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh boy, and I have no guns. I have no bullets. Okay, that rules. rules. Oh, Jesus. All right. We got 2 more to do. Next up is Heartworm. Oh, I like the look of this one. Heartworm. What do we have? Sam receives a strange tape in the mail. Watching it brings her to a deeply unsettling place that feels strangely familiar. Okay, what do I have? I have no options. Let's see here. Deliritant says Cole has been going in the order of disc 1. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, here's Laura Croft. Ooh, Goth Croft with a leg tat. Give me these tank controls, please. God, I miss them so much. Oh. I'm not hungry, she says. What are my controls? WASD is tank. L? Why is L use and interact? Weird. Okay. My TV and VCR. I don't really what? I don't really feel like watching anything right now. Okay. What's on the... Is there a mouse on my screen? One moment. Do not show mouse cursor. Okay. I couldn't see the cursor, but I believe you. Clinician's evaluation. Sam blank, 23-year-old female, average height, weight, no relevant medical history. Patient reported insomnia, recurring intrusive thoughts related to self-harm and harm to others, low self-esteem, obsessive tendencies, episodes of panic, and high baseline anxiety, 7 of 10. Patient described these symptoms as chronic and varying in severity, possibly related to traumatic events from childhood. Patient also mentioned social relationships suffering as a result from symptoms. Observation. Preliminary labs turned normal. Heart rate and blood pressure elevated. Patient avoided eye contact and appears anxious. She only spoke when queried. Patient appeared detached, preoccupied with thoughts. Assessment. The following diagnoses are based on currently available information and may change as additional information becomes available. Post-traumatic stress disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, anxiety disorder unspecified, major depressive order, recurrent, moderate, panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, generalized anxiety disorder. So both unspecified and generalized? Dang, she got me beat. Plan. Need to gather more information. Patient referred to psychiatrist for further evaluation and urged to follow up at clinic in 7 days. Patient encouraged to research exposure therapy. Buh? All right, someone gave me a VHS. All these people live in huge apartments. Huh. Cool, 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 cool. Car looks so familiar. What's the deal with that? Do you remember the 21st night of September? The 21st night of September. September. Okay. Locked from the other side. Okay, there's static inside. Shit, I need to watch Lost Highway again. I need to get it on Blu-ray or something. What's that flashing red light? Deliriton asks, can people stream films on Twitch yet? I don't know. I saw an announcement about that feature, but I think it's only stuff that's available on Prime Video. It's terrible out there. Wait, am I gonna go and do a tape within a tape? The TV won't turn off. There's a VHS player. There's no tape in it. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Lost Highway. Stairs are completely blocked. More books than I would know what to do with. One of them is missing. Okay, let's find a missing book. The requisite creepy painting in the weird old house. No surprises here. Oh, she's over it. Okay, here's a key. Good. Hallucinations as trauma-based memory. Implications for psychological interventions. Routine information processing involves a process called contextual integration, whereby detailed encoding of incoming stimuli takes place, which facilitates later memory recall. For example, being able to remember who was at your birthday by recalling a full contextual image of the event. Also, being able to remember what happened before and after a specific event due to the integration of relevant temporal information. However, during a traumatic event, the need for a quick behavioral response requires rapid information processing. This is achieved through a temporary decrease in contextual integration and a quick response based on a basic perceptual processing. The provision of a rapid response to danger has the consequence of a vulnerability to experiencing intrusive memories of the stressful event at a future date. The reduced contextual processing of the trauma stimuli makes them difficult to recall on a voluntary basis due to the lack of integration with cues, which normally facilitate recall. However, the information is typically triggered involuntarily by stimuli which have a perceptual match to some aspect of the traumatic event, e.g., a sound or visual stimuli that invokes memory of the event. Therefore, within these theories, reduced levels of contextual integration are considered central to the development of trauma-related intrusive memories. Thereafter, the intrusions may be maintained through a number of cognitive and behavioral processes, such as avoidance, in order to develop a presentation of PTSD. However, in order to be diagnosed with PTSD, the individual or their clinician is likely to be confident that the intrusions are in fact memories of a stressful event. Number of pages are destroyed. In summary, the relationship between hearing voices, seeing visions, and traumatic events continues to intrigue clinical researchers. However, a full theoretical understanding remains elusive. The subgroup of voices and visions, which are directly linked to stressful events, are likely to be responsive to interventions which are based on well-developed theoretical understanding of reactions to trauma. Okay, I've got a key, but I cannot remember a locked door. Aside from this one. Yeah, this character does remind me of April from Longest Journey. Oh, weird. It's like a bunker. Looks like some kind of hatch. Doors won't budge. Yeah, that is good fog. It's kind of volumetric, actually. It's got, like, defined edges. There are, like, clumps of it. It's not just an ambient kind of thing placed over everything. I think it was too small to crawl through. Okay, Delirium Taunt says, Cole, if you're trying to check out the last game, you need to switch soon. Thank you. I will see where I go. Oh, that's a lot of tapes. Oh boy. And there's a book way up there. That might be the book I need. This one feels like it's about to end. It's gonna give me a jump. Oh, I know, it's using the wrong. Narcissus and Goldmoon. Hermann Hesse. He thought that all men trickled away, changing constantly, until they finally dissolved, while the artist-created images remained unchangeably the same. He thought that the fear of death was perhaps the root of all art, perhaps also of all things of the mind. We fear death, we shudder at life's instability, we grieve to see the flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall, and in our hearts we know that we, too, are transitory and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. It is in order to salvage something from the great dance of death, to make something that lasts longer than we do. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped his beautiful Madonnas is nearly wilted or dead, and soon he too will be dead. Others will live in his house and eat at his table, but his work will still be standing hundreds of years from now, and longer. It will go on shimmering in the quiet cloistered church, unchangingly beautiful, forever smiling with the same sad flowering mouth. Bunch of tapes. Can I push this? Ha ha ha! Okay, cool, I can get up to the attic. I didn't even have to find the fuse. Or the fake finger. Okay, let's go back inside. Wait. Yeah. This wall is covered in deep scratches. Weird, so I can do something to move the fridge. Let's see. Oh, wait. So many VHS tapes. Each one is dated. It seems like they go back decades. Yeah, Deliriton says this is like a weird Silent Hill game with adventure puzzling, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it too. I'm curious if there's going to be more like threat, or if it's going to be just kind of, horror themed, atmospheric, etc. Oh wait, shit. Wait, maybe it. What do I do? Hey, Greta. Sweet baby, what's up? Yeah? Let's see here. CW Abandoned asks, Cole, is there any chance of any of these promising demos getting fleshed out Hexcrank play later? Yeah, I don't see why not. Like, I've enjoyed the ones of these that I've played. The only one that I kind of thought was a bummer was that zombie noir one. It just really wasn't my style, you know? But yeah, nothing inherently disqualifies them. Oh wait, shit, okay. Here we go. I would have been bummed if it was just a block pushing puzzle. And yeah, I do need to revisit Dread Delusion. That looks amazing. I need to follow all of these subscribers on itch right away. Letter from T. Sam, I tried calling, but your phone is disconnected and I didn't know what else to do. Everyone is worried. Your boss called Mom and said you stopped showing up. I called Jane, but she said she's not talking to you anymore. I know I haven't always been there for you, but if you need anything, I want to help. What's going on with you? Is this about what happened? It was 10 years ago, Sam. It's not your fault. You can't hang on to this forever. I love you. Please call me. Yeah, I'm going to see this one through to the end. It's fine if I go a little past 11. It's cool. Ooh. Pretty. Oh, yeah, Greta's getting the zoomies. Ooh. What's happening? Why is she sexy walking up behind me? Very good.
Do you remember the first time you realized that one day you were going to die? Do you remember the way that fear went through you? Like electricity? The way it consumed your thoughts? The way it paralyzed you? Do you remember that day? Don't worry. I'll remind you.
To be continued, so that is a demo. Man, I'm crazy into it. Greta, what are you doing? Let's see here. Somebody asked, Dog Nozzle asks, Cole in the Eastern time zone or Central? Eastern, though I should be in Central. And Zolthik asked, do you have a job or are you a full-time podcaster now? Full-time podcaster. Okay. Let's do one last one here called Insomnio. And then I will read out the donations. We got a couple more here, which is real cool. Before the end. Reminder, I will be back tomorrow at noon Eastern to do a stream of Frostpunk's expansion last autumn. Where's Insomnio? There we go. Ooh, this looks very Echo Knight. A collection of 5 different experiences attempting to recreate my dreams as a game. Huh. What is this? Jan Malicek. Yeah, I've been a full-time podcaster for... I forget. When did I stop getting contract work? At least since the beginning of 2019. I need to add this one in. Add source, game capture, Insomnio. Train. Yeah, really Echo Knight.
I can control where this train is headed, you know. This rock looks different. Huh. I don't know if I'm succeeding or failing. Deliriton asks, also I wanted to ask if anyone in chat is excited for Moon coming to Switch. Is that a port of the DS game by the people who made Dimension the Ward? Oh, referring to the PlayStation game Moon. I would need to look. Oh, fuck! What? Oh, the one that influenced Undertale. Curious. I had not heard of it, or maybe I have. Was it me? Because it sounds like it was me. Trapped.
Okay, I'm at like a water treatment plant or a dam or something. What? Why can't I go down? Is the light stopping me? Teeth. Okay, this is the last one. Teeth. What is this? Hey, Greta. Hi, honey. I'll scratch your butt. Okay. What kind of facility is this? Oh, Jesus! Fuck. And it's... a little pretentious. Sweet. Yeah, I'm real curious. Real curious about these. Let's see here. Let's go through and take a look at the donations that came through for tonight. Yeah, we got a handful of folks. Let's do... Sorry, the ActBlue site is not necessarily the best. Okay, yeah, my microphone dropped because I went to that right there. Sorry. Okay. So let me look at the contributions. They make this as hard as possible. I have to download like a CSV of everything here. Okay, so I would like to... We got one more donation here from Dog Nozzle saying Umbasa. That was $100, and this is out of date. I don't have the $69 one. Wow, who would have thought the Democrats would not know how to do web design kind of stuff? We will have a full thing tomorrow once I get this worked out. Let me see here. Yeah, so I'll be back on tomorrow at noon Eastern, going to about 6 p.m. I'm going to be playing the Frostpunk expansion, The Last Autumn. And then gonna be firing up at night the second disc of this Haunted PS2 demo disc. We are going to be raising money the entire time for the campaign for Bernie Sanders. This is the candidate that most people here on Duckfeed support. We want to help get him through Super Tuesday, get in the most delegates, all that kind of stuff. Do the small part that we can. Thanks, everybody. We have raised $169 so far. Nice. I'll be back tomorrow evening, like I said, doing the rest of this demo disc. The streams will continue on Sunday as we do, as the Portland folks. I know Gary and Nick are going to be doing a Dark Souls randomizer, which is fun. So thanks, everybody, for... Thank you, everybody, for watching and participating. I hope you can come by tomorrow afternoon, or at least tomorrow night. It's going to be a fun time, good cause, and thanks for everybody who has donated. Take care.